Back with another video. In this video I want to speak a little bit about Angie Stone in the comments that was even made by Tyler Perry. And for one, rest in peace, Sister Angie Stone. And what this says to me, this just shows, because this, in a way, this represents everybody in the industry for a good, I don't want to say the most part, but for a whole part, a lot part. But honestly, really, because, and I mentioned this in a previous video, that there seems to be no happy endings for like 80 to 90% of the people, regardless to race or background. It seems like when the industry is done with you, it chew you up and spit you out in a cold way. And unfortunately, this happened to Sister Angie Stone, it appears. And that's not cool. You know, it's not cool. And to the point to where even Tyler Perry had, and it's a shame I even had to say even Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry even spoke out like, man, that's cold how that was done. Y'all should have paid her money. And yeah, this represents a whole lot of people in that industry. And finally things is changing just because of technology. It's not like they got a change of heart, unfortunately, or they, suddenly got a conscience. Nah, that ain't the reason. It's just due to technology. So just put the ball more on in our hand, in our court, so to speak. But yeah, man, that's messed up. And it just kind of remind me, y'all, what E40 say about the industry. He say, this rap game is like the dope game, legal dope, but it's cutthroat. The dope game is like the rap game, synthetic, plastic ass folk. Loyalty and betrayal. He said that a while back. So nothing has changed. This has been going on since the beginning of the industry. And that's one of the things I want to point out for people that's still trying to, because there still is an industry, although we got this whole internet and we can post, there still is an industry. And so those who trying to get in that industry, and don't get me wrong, everybody, because in a way the ball is in our court. Hell, even me, I'm posting this. I'm trying to awareness for whatever reason, whatever platform you is, whatever entertainment, whatever you're talking about. The point is. But at the same time, though, you just need to know what it's about going in. And you can see it's plenty of situations where you see the end result of a lot of people that went through H-Wood, Hollywood, and got chewed up and spit out, unfortunately. And it seemed like you get played going in, signing them contracts, not being up on game, and that's the whole thing. And to where you getting exploited. And a lot of times, even if you is where they still stealing, because there's so much going on, there's so much you gotta be aware of. And then that's where the whole, even the whole just the party scene, especially if you're involved in that. So it's plenty of distractions to keep you off your game in that industry, and even in life, period. But yeah, man, that's a shame. And I just thought I needed to speak on that, because as we see now, man, in hindsight, because it seemed like the whole Hollywood is going down. Like I said, it's a whole restructuring going on, but this is the end result. Like I said, it seemed like it's no happy endings in that music industry. Not even music, it's just entertainment, period. It seemed like nobody, you hardly see a happy ending. And there's a few, and it's more and more, especially now with the internet information age, we can see things faster and in more detail. For certain things, I would say the newspaper or media wouldn't release 20, 30 years ago, man, if anybody can film it, it's out there. So they gotta jump on it. They gotta put it because it's gonna come out anyway. So that's a different shift in the landscape. But the same thing, unfortunately, is that music industry ain't no joke, man. You definitely gotta be knowledgeable about the industry in regards to your talent, whatever that talent may be. So you may be good at that, and of course, maintaining your craft or whatever it is you're doing is a whole job in itself. But at the same time, you got to be aware of what's going on, man, especially when it comes to that paperwork and everything, a whole bunch of stuff. And as we see, man, it's crazy, legal dope, but it's cutthroat. So R.I.P. again to Angie Stone and every other artist, man, that took advantage of by the industry, man. For real though. We gotta do that, man, because now don't get me wrong, some people exploit themselves and know going in what it's about. I'm not talking about them. When you know the game, you in, that ain't my business. But when it come to just innocent people, as I'll put it, see, this is one thing, because I can hear critics are the devil's advocate, figuratively or literally, but gonna say something like, well, hey, nobody put a gun in your head and made you sign it. Yeah, I know that, but there's a difference. I ain't trying to, because what they say, the ignorance is no excuse of the law. I ain't saying that, but there is a such thing as taking advantage of people. You understand, and lining people up for certain stuff. It's all kind of tricks and ploys in the industry that's being done for whatever reason. It's a shrewd business, but most artists, as I'll say, don't know that going in until after the fact, unfortunately. And then add insult to injury, they do all kind of stuff. They may be the one that push you off the ledge, literally, and then get you for all your finances and don't even leave nothing to your family. Do you bad or dirty, or steal everything, get ahead of it, give you a big funeral and all that, but your family is kind of pushed to the side, and it's like, hold on. And I'm not saying this to discourage nobody to want to get out there, whether whatever your talent may is, but know what's out there. Know about them snakes in the gravel. I'm going to put it like that. Know about the snakes in the gravel. And you got to know how to identify a snake. For real. They come all shapes, sizes, colors, flavors, however you want to put it. Yeah, best believe that. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to get this video out there, man, because this is something to be said, and this is something that got to be acknowledged. Not only the ongoing pattern of what's been going on to artists in these industries, but Angie Stone in particular. Like, nah, man, y'all just can't do her like that, because that can be any of us, not even in the industry. So y'all got to look at it like that. You can't, and that's where the whole divide and conquer. And then we got to be worried about this moving forward with this whole automated age, because like you hear people say all the time, kids don't play like they used to. They're not being encouraged to play together. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with privacy and automation and having things more convenient to where you ain't got to leave the house. We get all that. But at the same time, especially for people that look like me, because a lot of our family structures ain't intact or dysfunctional for whatever reason anyway. So we really gotta be on guard for that, because every generation is less, how should I say, is less, I ain't gonna say attached, that ain't the word, but don't come up together. They less, they may be family, but they ain't, you got family members, we family, but you don't really, like, kind of like Bernie Mac said, I know them, but I don't know them. but y'all get what I'm saying, though. The point is, man, be aware of everything, man, of what's going on, especially the world you live in. And I don't want to go too far down a rabbit hole, but yeah, we need to acknowledge and bring more than just awareness, but that's the beginning on how, especially our people, but anybody, man, being taken advantage of blatantly, severely, grossly. You know what I'm saying? Taken advantage of by the industry. You understand? You know, should have paid her money. And then it's I'm hearing there's so many red flags, you know, in her death, to where it's like, hold on. So it's kind of like, man, there ain't no conspiracy, and I spoke on this before. Now it's something to be said, so we gotta say it. And my condolences to her family. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep this video short, man. Bad News Brown, man. I'm up out of here, man. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, dislike, drop a comment, whatever. Peace.